Stream is gonna start soon. Alright. And we are live. Perfect. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back, and the stream has started. So this is, as you can see, Stellaris 2.3. We're gonna delve right into this, and as you can see in the background, or here in the background, I have the bird with me. And in the bottom right corner, or left corner, I'm dyslexic, we have the picture of the holy burb. So let's begin, and let's start with a new game. So if you haven't seen my video on covering the Stellaris 2.3 patch notes, I've done a video on that, and I've pretty much decided that machines are the best way to go. The reason is machines are just too overpowered with the new habitability system, being able to colonize everything, unlike organics, which can only colonize certain planets. Burb is unhappy. So for this case, for this playthrough, we're going to go with a rogue servitor. Rogue servitors are one of my favorite empires to play. I know I haven't actually played rogue servitors on the channel, but now I will. And so let's begin. As you can see here are my settings. I'm still playing in Grand Admiral, but we're not playing with advanced starts because, well, if I did, I might get screwed over because I'm going to be doing something unusual. I'm not actually going to be rushing to maximize output and everything. I'm going to be going ahead and just finding archaeological relics and surveying them all. So let's begin. New backgrounds in 2.3. So, literal paradise. So this is the new UI screen, by the way. It looks nice, and we have a couple options here. We can automate a colony, or we can not automate a colony. For the purposes of this video, I will be not automating most colonies, but I'll be leaving a few on automation, and we'll see how the AI handles it. So with the rogue servitors, we're going to be able to manage an organic population as well as a robotic population. And so we're going to have two species grow at the same time, and it's going to be all wonderful. As you can see here, we have spawned right near the center of the galaxy, and so hopefully we'll get some relics going. So let's start off, of course, by building a science ship. Normally I would go for a colony ship, but since this is a special occasion and we're just going to go for relics, we're going to go for science. And this one is actually an archaeologist, so he has extra archaeology excavation speed. Hopefully we find a site. Otherwise I would be extremely sad. Sites are not extremely common, they are a rarity, and Burb agrees, but you know, they are a treat when we do find them. So hopefully we do. So we're gonna go ahead, select our science. Pop growth speed is still very important in this game, but habitability is also very important. And that is because, well, if you have low habitability, you have negative growth and production bonuses. And so instead of having just the amenity and consumer goods consumption modifiers, you also have production and growth modifiers. And so at 0% habitability, you have 50% growth and 50% resource output. And that is quite terrible. So as we can see here, we have discovered a couple planets. Hold up a second. Alright, that was just real world stuff. But anyways, we can resume. So as I was saying, we just found two ocean worlds, and this is wonderful. We can prepare the gift baskets for the new Xenos. We are fortunate enough to actually find ocean worlds, and I'm liking this. It doesn't really matter for us. We do have our secondary species growing, but as machines, this is not all too important. As organics though, this would be a treasure trove right here. So now we have our second scientist, and we can also get an archaeologist. Hopefully we'll get something to actually use these guys on. Someone's saying, "No, Mom, I don't want any Hot Pockets." That is not what happened, I swear. So we can speed up the game a little bit. As far as policies go and major balance stuff, the game hasn't really changed much. It's mostly the tiny things all throughout the game. We have changes in the early game through the archaeology system, which I hope to demonstrate in this video. We have changes in the mid-game, also from the archaeology system. And then we have late-game megastructure changes, and I'm really excited to get to those. And hopefully, if we go fast enough, we'll actually get to them. So, let's of course build some science, because science is still very important in this game, even in 2.3. And getting as much research as possible is important. We can also get a lot of tradition going because, of course, we are rogue servitors, and we can go for expansion. All the traditions are exactly the same as they were before, and not even Discovery has any changes. I was a little disappointed by that, thinking that, of course, the addition of archaeology would change something, but no. Let's actually go for another 2 science ships. Since we are rogue servitors, we have plenty of energy credit production to spare, and buying a couple liters is not going to hurt us. Ooh, I already have a super chat. Summer Cat and Otter donated $1. Thank you so much.
Construction complete.
One of the most important techs that we're going to actually have to encounter is automatic exploration, because otherwise this stream is literally going to be me clicking around. But now we have a precursor, and this is actually incredible. The Cybrex is the most powerful precursor, and it's actually going to allow me to show off some ring worlds. But we'll get to that. Just so you know, for now, the Cybrex are going to be god tier. And those of you who are on my Discord will know. By the way, this is just a randomly generated game. I have not previewed this. I wouldn't even be able to preview this if I could, because all the spawns for precursors are randomly generated, and all the spawns for archaeology are also randomly generated. So, yikes. So if we don't get something, well, that's gonna be that. But at least we have the Cybrex, and we'll be able to make do with that. And also, just so you know, there is a completely functional relic screen in the 2.3 version that I'm playing. Granted, some of the bug fixes that are going to be in the final version are not going to be in my game, but most of the main features are, so you'll be able to check them out as we go along. Now, of course, I got to be more efficient with my science ships, and actually make sure they're doing something.
Star system charted.
Alright, there may be some noises in the background for a little while, but hopefully you can tolerate that. We are playing, you know, fresh stuff after all. So, while we're here and just exploring some early game systems, do you guys have any questions about the game in 2.3? Now, granted, some of the major questions are going to be answered throughout the stream, but if there's any preliminary ones, please ask them in the chat. I'll be able to answer them. How are Relic Worlds? Well, Relic Worlds are actually pretty great. I was not expecting much from Relics overall because, you know, it's just relics. But in reality, you get a lot of them, and it really stacks up. How much more has the performance increased? It has increased significantly, actually. I've been noticing in the late game, the game runs a lot smoother, and that is very nice. What kind of buffs can you get from artifacts? You can get a lot of buffs, and there's very powerful buffs that I'm going to show off with the Cybrex, but we'll just leave that for now. How does the automation work? I'll show that off in this video. Is 2.3 a DLC or is it a free update? Well, the Ancient Relics and the Archaeology stuff is going to be a story pack, which is going to go for $9.99. But the main rebalance features are going to be free. Someone asked, why is Cybrex so good now? I'll get to it. Once we discover all the Cybrex, you'll see why they're amazing. Does designated a planet as a colony which grants growth bonus affect the penalty to growth a planet less than size 10 has? It just adds on top of that. So once we colonize a planet, organics will have a minus 50% to growth, but it's somewhat offset by the 20% extra. I should probably be paying attention to the game. Be building some colony ships and doing traditions. Let's actually go on fast for now. And please, archaeology, show up. Damn it, I just picked up the game 1 week ago. Still learned the basic collateral and Leguine. Now another update. Yes. But at least this update is not overwhelming. It's very nice. When should I search relic worlds? Well, in this run I'm going to be searching for relic worlds and exploring relic worlds as much as possible. In fact, I'll queue up an extra 3 science ships just for the hell of it. Did you get to check out districts for hive minds and ring worlds? Also, what special districts do habitats now get depending on where they are built? Well, I've just noticed that habitats get bonuses depending on whether or not they're built over a gas giant. I haven't actually seen any other bonuses, but building over a gas giant allows you to have energy districts. Hive minds have some pretty special districts. If you go into my Discord server, I have some screenshots posted about the hive minds, so that should be interesting to check out. Specifically, the hive mind ring world. It's actually very amazing. Like, you have districts which grant 90 housing. 90 housing. It's insane. Also, I have another super chat, $10. Thanks for taking the time to show this off. Very excited to get it. Do you think technocracy nerf was enough? I don't. From Ryan A. Thank you, Ryan. Well, technocracy got a little nerf. You need to be a fanatic materialist. Burb is really unhappy about that, to actually get technocracy, but, you know, if you're really gunning for tech, you're going to go fanatic materialist anyway. So it's not really going to be a big change for those rushing tech, but for empires that just get technocracy later on, it is going to be a bit of a pain. And it's not enough of a nerf. Not at all.
Anomaly found.
Still no archaeology. That's fine though. I will discover it eventually. At least we are getting a lot of precursor artifacts. I'll be able to show off the minor artifacts feature of this update. Yeah, the fact that you can't just slap technocracy on any build is going to be great for making sure the game is balanced. Speaking of tech, let's slap a little bit of tech on this world. We don't have enough of it. And also, let's get some mineral production. Okay, more science is gonna be nice. Let's send out more science ships. Survey all these systems. By the way, the anomalies themselves can give artifacts. So with this second round of science ships, I will actually start discovering some of the anomalies. That way, we should hopefully get something.
Colonization in progress.
A great day for must pamper that cactus. Yes. This is honestly the best secondary species, the fresh and organic cactus. Only $9.99. By the way, that's how much the story pack costs. Is this discovery tradition indirectly buffed due to archaeology? Yeah, somewhat. Not by much though. Oof, what is this? Oh god, marauders. Well, we're safe here. The science ship isn't. Thankfully he got away. But looks like no archaeology this direction. It does mean that we're not gonna have to worry about this direction for like quite a bit of time, but it will be annoying once we get to the mid game, because I have the crisis set to 2300 as usual, and sometimes I don't quite make it to the power level to be able to defeat the Khan. Sometimes I just, you know, dick around and just dig holes in the ground, find some archaeology.
Star system charted.
We need more science ships. By the way, are the audio levels okay? Just, you know, making sure 10 minutes into the stream. Oh yeah, by the way, I did a goof with this Empire. As robots, the first building that you just start with is actually an alloy foundry. That way you can expand and also build more colony ships, because all your colony ships are 400 alloys, and that is quite a bit more expensive than what organics have. And you also get to colonize more. So alloys are a lot more important for machines than just normal organics. With normal organics, are just sometimes leave the one alloy foundry alone and move on.
Anomaly found.
Let's get some of these maintenance drones unemployed. The fact that we have, what was it? Emotion emulators on our bots means that we can actually employ a lot less of them for maintenance, which is quite amazing. You don't want a lot of your population to be employed in maintenance. Habitats come a lot earlier than ring worlds. Yes, that is true. Habitats comes at tech now, instead of an ascension perk. There is still an ascension perk to actually give more slots on the habitats, but even with that, it's not really significant. To be honest, Voidborn is a really, really bad ascension perk. It's just 2 extra districts, so unless you're building a lot of habitats, this is worthless. The 20% habitability is nice, but you might as well just get a couple tech habitability bonuses.
Anomaly found.
Let's speed this up a little bit. I should also probably expand in this direction. If we find any archaeology, it's going to be in this region. And now we have our first ascension perk, year 8, the power of servitors. Damn Xenos. These, what are you? Okay, so these are just, let's see, these are curators, because they're purple.
Technology secured.
That's nice. I like curators. With curators and archaeology, we should be able to get a bonus.
Construction complete.
I really hope we get archaeology. It's been like, what, 9 years and we still haven't gotten any? Disappointing.
Influence expanded.
Oh yikes, the science ship is just going all the way around these marauders. And he found some aliens.
Star system charted.
And these seem to be actual aliens. Disgusting. Purge the Xeno. Poop, poop. Oh yeah, by the way, there is one strat shown to me by Juberg Sheckelstein about downgrading Corvettes right at the start of the game to get some alloys. I'm wrong, these are artisans. I'm off my game today. But basically what you do is you go into the ship designer, strip your Corvette, and then save that design. Afterwards, you can go ahead to your fleet manager and upgrade your ships for a bit of alloys. Very nice. Sometimes you can even get 145 alloys at the start, which is enough to buy a science ship and a scientist. Quite nice. Oh shit, that was automatic exploration, wasn't it? Yes, let's go for that. Buy some alloys. Big question here. Is the nerf to growth speed and resource generation due to low habitability, enough of a reason to be more selective when colonizing, or is pop generation still too good? If I was playing an organic, I would not colonize low habitability worlds. It's just too expensive at that point. You lose too many resources, and at the start you cannot afford that loss. You don't even get a lot of pop growth out of it, because first you have to get the colony to 10 pops, and afterwards you have to do more. Wow, these guys are guaranteeing my independence. That is quite sweet of them. Oh, planet build speed. Honestly, these modifiers are one of my favorite. And we have a haunting sea. This is probably going to be a sea of consciousness. Indeed it is. I'm going to get psionic theory out of it. Maybe. I'm not sure. We're robots, so we're kind of special. Let's go for discovery to get some bonuses. And also get that plus 10% to resource speed. And in fact, that's exactly what we're going to go for our Ascension perk. For some reason, they actually changed the description of the Ascension perk. They added a description that like a 1% chance turns into a 1.5% chance. I guess some people were misunderstanding and thinking that 50% of text would be rare text, but that is not the case. Not at all.
Star system charted.
Where my archaeology at? I mean, even if it is far away, I will still go for it. It is pretty interesting, and I hope to be able to display some of the events for you. The last game I've played, I've had like 10 little archaeology blurbs, so that was quite exciting.
Construction complete.
I will literally purge the entire galaxy to find archaeology sites. Yes.
Anomaly found.
Okay, so this is my first colony. I will turn automation on for this sector. Not for the sector, but for this planet. And we'll see how it develops. Hopefully, it should be something better than what it was before. Very specific there.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found.
Construction complete.
Alright, we have 124 concurrent viewers. Nice. A lot of people. A lot of people watching me try to find relics. And failing miserably so far.
Technology secured. Anomaly found. Star system charted.
I should turn up the music. The music is quite good, and there are a couple new voice soundtracks added in this update. Let's see here. I'm not sure if Doomsday was something. Abyss was certainly not. Let's listen to that. I always like when they add new music into the game. Honestly, it's one of the best parts of any update.
Star system charted.
One of the ones I can really look forward to.
Star system charted.
Okay, well, so far I haven't been getting any archaeology, but we have been getting plenty of anomalies. Let's try to go for a map of the stars. Why the hell not?
Star system
We have
charted.
two precursor anomalies, and hopefully we should be getting more.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found.
Sphere of influence expanded.
Yeah, Paradox is at it again, taking $10 for relics that don't show up in the game. Well, yeah, this is just this playthrough. if there was a way to boost the
Star system
spawn rate of these guys, I totally would.
anomaly found. Star system charted.
A Rug Before Life in the chat can confirm that last playthrough I got 20 relics in the first 30 minutes. Stefan, would you say that the traits tier list you posted will be in need of an update after 2.3? Yes, indeed. And in fact, I will be updating that. As I said in the video, if there's an update to the traits, I will be leaving an updated link in the description. So hopefully, on July the 4th, on June the 4th actually, when I can truly confirm all the changes for 2.3, I will be rebalancing the tier list, and it should be out on the 4th. So as soon as possible, I will revise it.
Star system charted.
Okay, just to confirm that I'm not messing with you, let's save the game. I'll just load up a game where I did get the archaeologies, so I'm not misleading you guys here. Alright. As you can see here, we have these archaeological sites, and all of them have very nice little blurbs of info. Like, some of these have pretty good rewards, like 4k energy, 6 minor artifacts, and we also have relics, so just telling you guys, this is in the game. And now we can go back to the preparation of the cactus.
Star system charted.
Let's see if there's any clues in the wording of some of these anomalies. Sometimes we can get archaeology from these.
Anomaly found.
Ooh. This civilization is not quite ancient enough, but these guys are tomorrow preferable. I think I might need to invade them, and then settle them across all my worlds. Pamper them across everywhere.
Anomaly found.
Across the galaxy.
Star system charted.
Plus game.
Star
Tianaki.
system charted.
Alright. I got spooked that it was some Xenos. I would have to purge them if there were.
Anomaly found.
So do you think they should do more with the ascension paths? Yes. I think they absolutely should do more. I mean, if they do more with anything, it's usually pretty great. Unless they rush it, of course, like in 2.2. Not gonna lie, the first 3 months of 2.2 were just horrible. Like, I played the game, and it was hard to play at the start. But after a couple patches, it got better. I think 2.2.6 was when it really started getting playable. Before that, oof. Oof.
Anomaly found.
So unfinished. Rare crystals. Did my scientist metal detector run out of batteries? It seems so. I think we need more scientists.
Star system charted.
Yeah, the reason why I say 2.2.6 is because 0.5 was ridiculous. they overbuffed machines to such a point that it was literally not even a competition. Like, you played a machine, there was no way you could win. Anyone else could win, rather. Now we got like some precursor artifacts from these guys.
Anomaly found.
Wonderful. And more Xenos. Disgusting.
Technology secured. Star system charted.
Loves game.
Anomaly found.
Dun, dun, dun.
Construction complete.
There is a lot of real estate over here. I'll also start building up my systems. Oh, there we go. Finally, it took this long. We have found an archaeological site.
Anomaly found.
We have literally found a hole in the ground. Exciting.
Star system charted.
Okay, let's just read this out because this is the first one. Orbital telemetry shows a massive impact crater in the surface of Lithorin B1. It was not caused by a meteor strike, as the crater was surprisingly deep in properties in its diameter. In fact, the actual depth cannot yet be determined, as the shaft is choked by rock debris part of the way down, blocking any further orbital scans. It appears that a conventional excavation is the only way to find out what lies below. Ooh. Alright, I like this. Let's go ahead and build towards that. We actually need to be present in the system to actually excavate an anomaly. So that is a bit of a pain, and that means that if you're playing as something that's not getting any influence bonuses, you are going to be screwed. Rig and common exchange. Nice. Okay, I've set the sector to automation, and it is not doing anything.
Construction
Well then,
complete.
maybe I should transfer some resources.
Star system charted.
Transfer. Okay, so you do need to transfer resources. I thought it would just take out of your stockpile.
Anomaly
In
found.
fact, actually it might be in the settings. Let's see.
Technology secured.
Planets and sectors, sector settings.
Star system charted.
Oh, well, that might be it. It was actually disabled. That explains everything. Okay, let's get some construction ships to build up the territory. And let's start expanding upward. Shall we? Okay, a little off topic, but why do I prefer YouTube streaming over Twitch? Well, YouTube streaming is easier. I don't know why all the other people are doing it on Twitch.
Complete.
I mean, I guess there's a larger audience for live streaming, but I mean, this is much easier to connect with you guys. Because, like, I make content on YouTube, I don't make content on Twitch.
Star system charted.
So just keeping it all consistent and on one platform is just better, in my opinion.
Construction complete.
And, you know, it seems that I am attracting people. So something is working.
Star system charted.
You know, maybe there's a secret. I'll ask some of those people. I'll let you know in the future what comes out of it.
Anomaly found.
Ooh, this is the event that gives blue lasers, I bet.
Anomaly found. Star system charted.
I'm in cap already. Nice. We are just gonna snake to this archaeological site. I will dig a hole in the ground.
Star system charted.
Oh, RIP sector. They built the Nexus district instead of building robots. That's kind of funny. Kind of disappointing, actually. Okay, let's feed them more money. I just want to see how the sectors actually work, because if they work well,
Anomaly.
then wonderful. But if not, it's a little bit of a disappointment. Okay, we have an insane amount of anomalies everywhere, so let's actually start surveying them as well. Hopefully we can get something from that.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. This is what happens when you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 science ships? Yes. Also, we found some pirate treasure, and we got a minor artifact from that. Nice. Now with minor artifacts, we are able to make decisions. Now, later on, we're going to be able to unlock more decisions, but for now, they are limited. So, for example, we can go ahead and make a choice here. We can either incorporate artifact relays into our systems and get a boost to our coordinators, or we can boost the output of my bio trophies. Go for that. Let's see. Bio trophies are now producing more unity. Nice.
Technology secured. Anomaly found.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found.
Anomaly found. This is the game now.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Is it possible that the sector AI only constructs districts?
Special
I
project.
pray not, because... Okay. Are there any settings?
Star system charted.
Not really, actually.
Anomaly found.
Okay, let's feed it more resources, actually. See what happens. I'm not clicking properly. Transfer resources. Special project failed. Okay. Transfer 1K. Let's see what they actually do with it. I don't actually see a build queue. Ooh, actually never mind. There is a build queue, but it's on the other planets where automation is off. Okay, I don't understand this. Please. Please no. Game. Game, why? What have I done to you? Jesus Christ. No. I don't want this. I don't want this. No, stop it.
System charted.
Stop it. Stop it. Okay, so sectors are still useless. Kill the AI. Let's go.
Star system charted.
Okay. Well, never mind what I just said about sectors actually being useful. They are not. They will just build random stuff on your planets, and you'll be about as competent as AI. Although this may be just an AI rebellion. Who knows? This is disappointing. I haven't gotten anything
Found.
except for anomalies. Okay, so just a confirmation. As of
System charted.
this press version of 2.3, anomalies are plentiful and AI is abominable. So purge the AI
Complete.
and move on with your life. And we actually got another archaeological site. Perfect. Strange asteroid. Seemingly unremarkable at first, closer examination of 133D72 has revealed that it is actually an artificial construct designed to mimic a natural asteroid. Who the hell would do that? Ooh, a living metal lakes. Now that is nice. I like this.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I will test this out later, definitely. Because just getting the beta version where some of the bugs are still in the game is not 100% representative of the final product. Ooh, that's a lot of planets there. We need more jobs. Store jobs. A living metal. I haven't been getting a living metal like at all in 2.2, and now in the past 2 games that I've played, I've gotten a lot of it.
Construction
Surprising.
complete.
Alright, now it is finally time, 40 minutes into the stream, we can actually excavate a site. And we're interrupted by these guys. Alright. What do you want? You want my money, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's go. excavate this hole in the ground. And as you can see here, there's a nifty little mechanic about this. So we have a timer, and every time you go through this timer, there is a dice roll. Now, a dice roll is something that, honestly, I don't understand why they would just have a dice roll when excavating, but whatever, I suppose. And with this dice roll, this scientist is just going to keep rolling dice until he gets enough clues to where the breakthrough chance is actually high. And right now, we got a pretty bad event. The hole in the ground collapsed. So, yeah, we can either order them to go ahead and remove clues, or we can pay some minerals, or pay some energy and add clues. Let's do that. Let's play this game. Clearly pay to win. Moon bump. Oh, that's great. We have discovered archaeological sites in other empires' territory. Wonderful. And these guys also have a strategic coordination center. Wow. Wow, okay. Nice starship in their territory. The game likes to do this. Instead of just showing you the artifacts that you get, it actually just shows the artifacts the AI also gets. And so every time, you're just taunted. Because you never have enough artifacts. And the AI always has plenty, it seems. Okay, we have another archaeological site somewhere. I believe I've seen something. I thought we had two. Where was the other one? I think it was somewhere down here. Am I just stupid? Yeah. Someone is pointing out that I am AI. Well, this AI is superior to the sector AI. AI is not equal. Some AI is better than others. I need some districts. Jesus Christ, look at these anomalies. We have plenty of anomalies, just not enough artifacts. What was that about lithoid crystals? Honestly, I don't know. I've asked this of other people, but other people also have no clue. So, as you can see here, the lithoid crystal plant is a more effective version of the synthetic crystal plant. I thought this was just an addition to the game, but it doesn't work at this point. Hopefully in 2.3 it will work once it's out. Because, I mean, they have a description and everything. And the game's paused. I must point out that I am being unlucky here. In the 3 other playthroughs that I did, I managed to get at least 2 sites within like 5 systems. And as we say that, we get a site. Nice. So let's go expand over down south then. Because obviously that's how people expand, right? Just towards archaeology. Not to get strategic advantages, just expand to dig holes in the ground. Should also probably colonize some of these planets. Probably a good idea.
Star system charted. Anomaly found.
And this is gonna be one hell of a snake. This whole empire. I'm just telling you right now.
Technology secured.
Okay, let's check in on this archaeological site.
Special project.
This level 2 scientist isn't doing too well. Let's see, do we have a level 4? No, we do not. That is unfortunate.
Anomaly found. Special project complete.
And we got 3 more minor artifacts.
Construction complete.
I guess we can go ahead and get some more stability. After all, we do have 2 coordinators, and these guys should put some stability with these cool new edicts.
Construction complete. Star system charted. Star system charted.
Ooh, more living metal. That is nice. I like this. At the very least, I will be able to show off the megastructures.
Star system charted.
And by the way, the artifact exhibitions and artificial relays are going to be for 10 years. So these are just the regular sort of decisions. They're not like permanent ones, as I thought when I just started the game. Ooh, ruined world. We have just found the Kettlings. And something happened in our hole in the ground. We still don't know what is in that hole. Let's keep digging, shall we? And Jesus Christ, this scientist is unsuitable. Ooh, we had found a warship. This is actually something from Distant Stars, I believe. Ruined capital. Yeah, unfortunately these are just the regular tomb worlds. These are not the relic worlds. We can still get them if we explore more. Okay, any more thoughts on what the current meta will be for 2.3? Basically what I said in the video. If you haven't watched it yet, please do. But basically, robots. Robots for the win. Going for Gaia worlds instead of Ecomonopoli is actually going to be very important, because Ecomonopoli are not nearly as good as they were before. In fact, they're really nerfed. Instead of having just districts with jobs assigned to them, you get districts with jobs and rare resource upkeep. So Foundry Archaeologies are just not even much better than normal archaeologies. Normal foundries, rather. It also seems that our leader died here. Well, archaeology is dangerous work. We can send another level 1 scientist in, and hopefully he'll do better. Okay, we need a construction ship here, pronto.
Technology secured. Anomaly found.
Okay, let's see. AI is stupid, so they will assign robots to actually be hunter-seeker drones. That is extremely inefficient and wastes pops, at least in the early game. Maintenance drones also waste pops, so we're gonna have to improve on AI just a tad. Okay, we have our second essential perk at this point, and now we still don't have the good options. That is unfortunate. Let's go for, I don't know. Sure. Ooh, more precursors. Nice. Our Empire's Sprawl is probably going to be pretty high. So going Imperial Prerogative would not be a bad idea.
Star system charted.
More unstable ruins. And another scientist dies. Well then. This is a very bad site. Oh yeah, by the way, I should probably go through the planetary designation bonuses. So as you can see here, if you can go ahead and designate, you can see that there's a bunch of designations. And these are basically useful for whatever you do. So you have your colony with plus 20% to pop assembly speed and plus 5% to stability. Pretty incredible. Now we have extra mining output. As you can see here, this, just like the agri world and the generator world, provides plus 25% to district build speed and plus 20% to technician output. Very good. We also have a machine nexus, which decreases city district cost and increases complex drone output. Organics have a similar version to this, which can really help out. Okay, Jesus Christ. I'm seeing F in the comments, and I found one of my pre-scripted empires. F. The Mega Church. Yes. F. The game confirms. Alright, but anyways, getting back to the machine nexus. City district cost minus, Forge World plus 25%, Metallurgist upkeep. The thing is, with the more complex resources, you actually get resource upkeep reduction. So, yeah. Also, it does seem that the game is straight up trolling me with the F. I don't know what the hell is going on. I genuinely don't know what the hell is going on. But we have found another archaeological site, so let's keep moving down, eh? Fuck it, let's leapfrog. More unstable ruins. Holy shit. Okay, we have found a ship. This is an anomaly. Did I just get a ship from this? Ooh. Ooh, this is nice. Synthetic Trickster. Yeah, this will be a nice addition to our fleet. In fact, this will be a massive addition to our fleet, since we have 0 fleet power currently. Yes! Okay, hopefully the game has had enough of trolling me, and I'll be able to actually excavate some of these sites. But the F is just a confirmation that the game is onto me. I swear to God, all my scientists are just gonna die on this site.
Anomaly found.
What was that anomaly? Yeah. Okay. Well, it seems that I got the wrong blessing of the burb. I got the anomaly blessing instead of the archaeology blessing. God damn it.
Technology secured. Star system charted.
Bask in these anomalies. This is the most anomalies I've ever had. Holy shit. The falling debris hole is just the corpses of scientists all falling down. I mean, this guy's gonna die. Like, for sure. Okay, we have an archaeological site here, finally. Get a scientist over. Excavate site, pronto. And then let's go over here to get that site. Jesus Christ. Yeah, maybe there's a reason there's a hole in the ground. It's just a scientist trap. I've lost, what, like 4 scientists to this? Yeah, this damn hole in the ground.
Anomaly found. Star system charted. Star system charted.
The game was rigged from the start. I do need Indiana Jones. I wish that was a scientist trait. Just Indiana Jones.
Tactical retreat.
That would be hella convenient. We'd have like +5 to archaeology skill. It'd be pretty balanced too. Okay, we need organic sanctuaries. These damn cacti keep growing. Let's try to resettle some of them actually. That way I can get more stability across all my planets. Spreading a little bit of the secondary pops is very good for keeping stability high, because pop approval rating actually factors into, you know, everything. We just need to solve this overcrowding issue, and our stability will skyrocket. Perfect.
Construction complete.
Please don't die. Okay, this guy is starting to excavate this site, and it's also a very difficult site. God damn it. The game is just trolling me here. And the thing is, like, this is not something I can set up to show you guys, because this stuff was randomly generated. And so if I just go into a galaxy and click observe, I will not see any archaeological sites. So there we go. I had to take the risk, and this is what the risk does. A freaking hole in the ground killing scientists. Maybe I need to sacrifice more scientists. Okay. Well, we'll get to the part when we get to the megastructures eventually. So at least that's something the game can't screw me over with. Right? Right, game? That was not a dare. Please don't take that as a dare. I'm spooked. I'm gonna name my next scientist Indiana Jones. Okay, let's go to the leaders. Okay, who would be the perfect Indiana Jones? I don't even know. It's called the expert in military theory, Indiana Jones. Oh, this guy seems to be busy. Okay, let's go.
Special project complete.
Ooh, more Cybrex, nice. Indiana Jones. Okay, now Indiana Jones can get assigned to that damn research site. Indiana Jones? Oh, let's go. Excavate site. Hopefully there's an Easter egg that Paradox has put in. Hopefully this guy actually manages to not die here. Eventually we will fill the hole with scientist blood. This is how it's going to play out.
Star system charted.
Okay, let's see. Let's name this scientist Robo Jones. If that helps. Okay. Let's see who's better, Robo Jones or Indiana Jones. Perfect. Ooh, mining drones. And that looks like a pretty healthy size of resources right there. Let's colonize more planets. Alien barracks.
Star system charted.
Okay, now we can get our third excavation site going. We have found the damn xenophiles. Disgusting.
Special project complete.
If we can actually get anything out of this. You know, maybe Paradox doesn't want me to spoil the archaeology for you. Maybe that's it. Okay, now I'm getting clues. I'm confused. You know, what is the game trying to tell me? Am I supposed to conceal all this stuff? Because this is the first green roll that I've had in this entire experience. I'm confused. I don't know what to do. Guys, please help me. Please. This was also a good roll.
Anomaly found.
What is this? Elgate insights. Nice.
Star system charted.
Ooh, we have hit our next stage. Got some minor artifacts. Indiana Jones is pulling through. Maybe that was the secret. And then we get the other scientist over on the other side of the galaxy. Also pulling through. I didn't actually, oof, I've named the wrong scientist. My bad. This guy will be Robo Jones 2. Perfect. I mean, the thing is, you have to understand the way that these guys are actually exploring. They're literally throwing dice to see in which direction they will go. Ooh, we're finally making advances. I don't know, the game is sending me signals. Next time, like, when I play the game for real, as a series, which I will do in the future, I will simply name all my scientists like Indiana Jones, Robo Jones, Bio Jones, Filthy Organic doing some of the work.
Technology secured.
Maybe they just, maybe the way they were dealing with the hole is literally just throwing dice down until they were able to, like, get something to stand on.
Star system
Burb Jones, Dr. Jones, yes. Ooh, terraforming. Terraforming is nice. I like terraforming, especially in this patch.
Star system charted. Star system charted.
Alright, the Grand Herald. Ooh, the Testament of Omen. That sounds like a relic. Let's keep digging. Yeah, it seems that there's been a marked improvement to scientist performance after I named everyone Jones. Name this guy just Burb Jones. Let's see. Bellamon. Burb. Ooh, Caravaneers. Nice. Burb Jones. There we go. Now we should be able to get everything. It is now scientifically proven that naming something Jones will provide a better result. Yes.
Anomaly found.
Real Robo Jones. Oh, we have finally excavated a site. And we get more Caravaneers. Yikes. So this is a hard choice. We can lose 6 pops, but get the waste reprocessing center. I do like the waste reprocessing. And we did get rid of all this unemployment. Win-win, I suppose. Let's go. Okay, now let's get to this this thing. Pregnant Earth. From the hole in the ground. Okay. Looks like the hole in the ground was created by a giant tentacle monster. This isn't, kids. Get away from the screen. The Pregnant Earth. Upon finally touching down at the bottom of the crater, a mind-boggling discovery was made. Giant, twisted shards of some hardened, calcified organic material was found among the rubble. Thousands of them. Some were a few meters across, some the size of an orbital shuttle. As astounding as it sounds, it now seems clear that the shards are the remnants of some enormous hatched egg. Based on the size and the number of shell fragments, this egg must have been hundreds of meters across. Deep in the bedrock of Elithron B1, some tremendous creature hatched, and then proceeded to dig its way out of the surface, trailing deadly radiation in its wake. If it could do this as a newborn, Whatever it was, it's gone now, leaving no trace behind but pieces of its eggshell and a yawning hole in the earth. Really, game? 500 society research. Jesus Christ. Okay, well, that is the first tier of archaeology rewards. We can either get some science from archaeology, we can get some relics, or we can get something in between, which is like minor artifacts and resources. Hopefully these guys are going to be a little less disappointing. But it does seem that Indiana Jones did do his job, so we shall assign him over to this science ship. Indiana Jones is scientifically proven to be helping.
Anomaly found.
Where's Indiana Jones? There he is. Perfect. And we have found another excavation site. This is wonderful. Okay, the game is starting to pick up. Except this is like on the other side of the galaxy at this point. Okay, I don't mind. Any other rock? Okay, we're gonna have to make it down here.
Star system charted.
Alright, well, I'm liking this so far. I mean, granted, I did probably lose a couple people just from not having anything in the first 40 minutes of this stream, but now things are working out. Let's see. Maybe we can get the Testament of Omen. I haven't actually gotten that relic yet. I'm not even sure if that is a relic. In fact, I'm not spoiling any relics for myself, so this is gonna be a brand new experience for myself and for you guys. Yeah, someone's commenting $10 for 500 science. Hopefully not. Hopefully that's not the the result of this playthrough, because otherwise I'll be highly disappointed. 11 out of 10 overwhelmingly positive, great DLC. Yes. Fine. Indiana Jones has got to work on this site, and now it's at 40% breakthrough chance. Yes. Ooh, target from orbit. Alright. Interesting. Let's keep digging. Indiana Jones is doing his job. Indiana Jones is going to be the #1 scientist in my empire. This is true fact. Name your scientist Indiana Jones and he will be rewarded.
Tactical retreat. Star system charted. Technology secured.
And dark matter. Wonderful. Hidden confirmed, question mark. I mean, I'm willing to bet it's in the code. Freaking Indiana Jones.
Construction complete.
I will be doing this in all my future playthroughs though.
Construction complete.
New DLC, feed scientists into a hole and get 500 research after 40 years. Yes. This is exactly what it is. Does this count as snaking or blotting the map? I don't know, this is like a child just splattering paint on a screen, honestly. Like, this is not the shape of an empire. Looks like I just sold a copy of the DLC. Someone's saying, $10 for 500 science? Sold. Let's go. Let's get that non-existent commission. I wish I got a commission. Paradox Plus. Oh Jesus, Guardians of Znam. Where are they? Ah, and we're getting something. Okay, well that's interesting. I want to go get them. Oh, Jesus. Motherfucker. 500 physics. Okay. I see how it is, game. I see how it is. Fucking Indiana Jones.
Construction complete.
He can research the science, but he's not gonna get shit out of it. God damn it. Okay. I guess this is what people are gonna know as the DLC now. Wonderful. I've just sold negative 10 copies right here. The science should scale with the game, TBH. I completely agree. $10 for 1,000 science. Yes. I mean, Indy is just having an adventure. He's not trying to dig anything up. Yeah, let's give Indy one last chance. Maybe this is just a little Easter egg in the code. How to get Indy on the science ship. Oof, this guy's researching something. I'll leave Indy be, I guess. If I did have a commission, they demand money from me from stopping people from buying this. Yes.
Technology secured. Star system charted. Construction.
Okay, hopefully the Grand Herald will actually bring something, because otherwise I will be highly disappointed in Indy.
Star system charted.
How long do I plan on streaming for? Well, at least a couple more hours. If I don't rage quit after getting nothing. That is.
Technology secured.
I don't rage quit though, so don't worry about that. No stone left unturned, no tomb left unearthed. No more than 500 signs. Indiana Jones 2246.
Technology secured. Star system charted.
Okay, how about this? We can go ahead and make a deal with the curators, and we can actually get something good out of this. So let's go ahead, ask them to aid us, and now there's a chance that we're going to get a tech to pop up, which is going to increase our luck with these archaeological sites, because holy shit.
Technology secured.
I am playing on max difficulty as per usual. By the way, here we go. Archaeology scale +2. Indy really needed this. Let's see. I mean, Indy's doing a pretty good job. He's at 0 breakthrough chance. Worst case scenario, start a new game, start a new stream. Or maybe even 2 streams. Best 2 out of 3. Let's go. Would you guys watch that? Probably not, but I can try. Space Indiana Jones is the beginning of the Guardians of the Galaxy. Okay. These guys have an ancient battle site. How exciting.
Technology
I wish we had something like that. But Indy just keeps getting science. Indy plus. I'm relying on you. If this is 500 more science, I will just execute Indy on the spot. It will be sad.
Star system charted.
Okay. One thing that I do miss about 2.1 is the ability to have like sector construction ships to actually just build up the systems. Because right now I don't have enough time to actually just build up this stuff. Okay, Indy, I swear to God. Okay, we have found something. It was never a religious archetype. After having deactivated an optical camouflage field, the expedition saw the true shape of the Grand Herald, an immense Titan-class spaceship buried in the sand, built to fight some kind of approaching threat in space. As it turns out, the poetic metaphorical nature of the native language, interpreted as being a religious expression, was in fact just the normal way the species communicated. The nature of this oncoming menace is still a mystery, but from the looks of it, whatever it was seems to have arrived before the Titan was fully operational. Scattered around the ship are thousands of desiccated remains of the extinct species of the Birzun One. They did not have time to activate their Titan, and they never will. Splendid. It's an actual Titan, holy shit. Holy shit! Okay, I'm liking this. 6k fleet power. Baller. Alright. Alright, so for this DLC, you get 1,000 science and a Titan.
Technology secured.
I mean, this is pretty intense. This is a fully built up, like, I would build up a Titan like this. It doesn't have blue lasers, 0 out of 10. Okay, okay. And we have another site right here. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. This doesn't seem very balanced. Well, it did take about 40 years and an Indiana Jones to do this.
Star system charted.
What even is this? Let's assign this guy. Oh, I actually can't. Okay. Never mind. We have fucking jump drives, boys. Jump drives. Let's go. And we have our third living metal over here. Man, I'm liking this. Okay, okay. We are now equivalent in fleet power to other empires because of our Titan. Gem drives. Yes. Yes. Okay. I like this.
Star system charted.
40 years to Indiana Joneses and about 50 other various scientists.
Complete.
This is what sacrificing scientists in the hole does. Just so you know. I like this.
Tactical retreat.
We can actually clear some Xenos. This is this is nice. I mean, honestly, this is something more expected from a mod than just from the base game, but you know, whatever. Now I would take archaeology sites from Xenos, but as you can see here, for example, in this empire, the archaeology sites are already dug up, which is a little unfortunate. Fleet power in this thing does seem a little bit low, but that is because our technology level is just garbage. We don't have any modifiers to our fleet power.
Construction complete.
Okay. Just so you know, as I'm talking, I'm doing it with a smile.
Anomaly found.
I like this update. All this torture, all these deaths. Titan shows up. Yes, worth it. Exactly. Ooh, we can send a gift to some empire. Let's do that. Let's see what happens.
Star system charted.
Got communications, alright. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so we have returned some exotic ester, and we got plus 10% to happiness, plus 33% to monthly influence. Some society, physics, and research debuffs, but that's alright. Got a lot of influence from this. Nice. We'll be able to expand and claim more archaeology sites. Wonderful. Yes. I can expand over here. I can claim this archaeology site. In before 500 science gain.
Attacking enemy vessels.
Oh, look at this site. Titan go. Doesn't have enough guns on it. It actually looks to be just a battleship worth of fleet power. Not a fleet power, but of armament power. But is it a Titan? It is a Titan worth of armor and shields and stuff. So I guess it's pretty balanced actually. Because you don't get a lot of firepower. You're just extremely tanky. Alright, I like this. To be honest, this is literally just straight up better than something along the lines of getting the automated dreadnought. Like, this straight up outclasses the dreadnought. Ooh, star fortresses, nice. Maybe we should take down the Guardians of Zanam. I need some influence.
Anomaly found.
I mean, with a couple extra ships, I could actually take them down. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna clip the time of the Titan actually taking down the little Xenos, and I'm gonna clip it with you spin me, babe. Whatever. Right round, spin me round, baby. Right round. As you can tell, I have pristine singing abilities. Precursor discovery. Thank fuck. Scientist died. Okay, so I guess he went all the way around and bumped into these guys. Wonderful. Probably best to send some destroyers with a Titan. I would agree, because otherwise it's gonna die.
Technology secured.
Okay. We'll go for some admin cap. Our Empire's Sprawl rather is quite massive. I'm kind of feeling naughty. I kind of want to take the system from the AI. I know this is like right in the middle of your systems, but taking this would be worth it. We have another archaeology site. Ooh, and this one is nearby. Nice. And by the way, I'm pretty sure this is something that we just got from it randomly spawning. Archaeology sites actually just randomly spawn in the game at certain points, so even later on, you'll be able to discover them. Let's excavate this site.
Star system charted.
Is that precursors? Kind of want to get the precursors because no. What is that?
Alien Federation formed.
Base planet. Oh. Ooh, I actually know what that is. That's a phase planet. Oh, Jesus. Press F to pay respects. This guy just jumped to the most horrifying thing in the galaxy. And the Stellar Devourer.
Tactical retreat.
The F Federation.
Star system charted. Receiving communications.
No, that was not the Titan. That was the scientist. Oh shit. You got the Ketlings here, eh? That's great. That is quite awful, actually. I'm not looking forward to doing anything with this.
Construction complete.
Okay, let's get more scientists down here. Because we have a lot of scientists, we just don't have them in the right places. Move here. Oh god, this guy, this guy's very far away. Holy shit. Alright. Maybe we should just build more science ships. How about that? Okay, here I was gonna just build a construction ship. But it was probably just faster to just get one over here. Because I wasn't paying too much attention. Yeah, so we have two right here. Send one to excavate site over there. This guy's gonna build that up. And this guy's gonna... Oof. This guy's gonna go over here. Perfect. Perfect. This galaxy is full of Fs, I've noticed.
Star system charted.
Okay, we have a lot of alloys. You know what? We can actually go ahead and take on the Guardians of Zanam. Okay, archaeological event pending. Keep digging. We need consumer goods. Pronto.
Receiving communications.
Where are they?
Construction complete.
I got all these notifications. Notification spam is insane.
Anomaly found.
Where was that? That's right there. Hopefully in the final version they indicate whether or not something is in enemy territory or not.
Special project.
It'd be extremely useful.
Construction complete. Star system.
How do I feel about other Paradox games? Someone just asked. Other Paradox games are pretty good. I have only really played Hearts of Iron and City Skylines, but those games I did enjoy, so
Receiving communications.
just saying.
Receiving communications.
These guys are asking for me to become their overlord. All right, that's cool. I thought they were demanding the exact opposite. I have been just fucking around this whole time,
System charted.
and yet we're 7th place. Yes. AI pulling through.
Star system charted.
Is it worth pre-ordering the DLC? I mean,
Star system charted.
you can see from the stream what's gonna be in the DLC,
Construction.
so you can make your decision based on this. I will show off a lot of later game features once the stream moves on, though, like the
Communications.
habitats and stuff. Well, that's not really DLC content. This is DLC content, and we're getting a bunch of minor artifacts that we can use on our planets. Hey Stefan, do you have a list of Stellaris mods that you like? I do. It may not be in this description of this video, but I do have a list. It's in under most of my videos. And by the way, we have 127 people here and 42 likes. I don't want to be a like whore, but we need more likes, please. I'm struggling through with this horrible archaeology spawn.
Technology secured. Star system charted. Construction complete.
Yes, more sites. And Wow, these are spawning pretty damn close. Go get them.
Technology secured.
2 more sites. Nice. I just wish we had this many sites at the start. Okay, 57 likes. Nice, nice. Alright. Glavius is still definitely a good idea. Yes, I would agree.
Receiving communication.
And what is also a good idea is getting like a chat feature implemented like in the stream itself, that people can actually see what's going on without having to look down. That is a great idea, and I will work on implementing that in the future. Yes, some archaeology.
Star system charted.
And that would be hell expensive though. Something is too angled and we gotta keep digging. Digging is the solution to every problem. And what is funny is that Indiana Jones seems to have gotten different traits before I've seen him with not Voidcraft.
Receiving communication.
I don't understand this. The solution to everything is just to keep digging. Pretty much. Let's get this guy stationed over here and this guy stationed over here. This guy's actually gonna excavate. And this guy's gonna build up a station so that the other guy can excavate. Perfect. This update, or this story pack specifically, is gonna really encourage white gameplay. So, like expanding and being large is gonna really help out with getting more archaeology spawns. Anti-crystal lettuces, nice. Are there any civics or fallen empires added around relics? No, but there are precursors. I actually have a save where I got one of those precursors, and after we're done with this, I may actually just go in there for a little bit and just play it for a bit. Even just start a separate stream, which should hopefully be a little bit more of a fair representation of this experience. Because this game is extremely unlucky in archaeology spawns. Like, as you can see, we're able to get a lot of spawns down here, for example, or over here, but not in our area. So the frequency at which they spawn is enough, but, you know, there's a very high potential of you getting screwed over. Or actually a very low potential, and we're just unlucky.
Star system charted.
Who knows? I certainly don't.
Construction.
Yeah, let's excavate this site. Let's excavate this site. And let's continue on, shall we?
Star system charted.
Yeah, we have a lot of alloys. So what I'm going to do is actually build up a little fleet. Let's go ahead, ship designer. Oh Jesus, Burb is shaking. Something is going to happen. Maybe she's telling me that this is not a good idea. I should trust the Burb. It's a bad idea. I should wait. And you can add to the count of 1,000 research. We got 1,500 now. Wonderful.
Construction complete.
There is one relic that you cannot get that you can have the spiritual fall. Okay, I'm sorry. There's one relic you can get that has the spiritual fallen empire tell you that you can colonize their holy worlds. Yes, there is, and I actually got that one just in the last playthrough.
Technology secured.
500 more engineering research.
War declared.
Okay. You know what we should do? We should save up a little bit of influence, and I should build a habitat to show you how it's gonna work.
Technology secured.
We need a lot more minerals.
Construction complete.
Yeah, it does seem that they missed some opportunities for story elements. Like, just getting a bunch of research is really boring. They could add more stuff. I'm not saying they can easily add more stuff, but they definitely can add more stuff.
Construction complete.
I mean, just adding like minor artifacts or something. And actually, there is a thing called minor artifacts, but having like minor relics would be very nice.
Star system charted.
So if devs are listening to this and want to make some last minute changes, I would welcome them to do so.
Construction complete. Recon and research vessel destroyed.
Another one bites the dust. They're just piling into that system for no reason whatsoever. I never set any ship to passive fleet stance. I guess the other one didn't recognize that there was a dimensional horror. I guess they just had him like cut out. Like they had a transmission, but it cut out halfway. So they figured he just,
Construction.
I don't know, he just had a heart attack or something. Nothing to do with danger in space. Absolutely nothing. To suggest that would be heretical.
Technology secured.
Okay, precursor discovery. Very nice. Now, in the other game I played, which I really like to refer to, I was able to get the precursors discovered in around year 40, 46 or something. And so we are a little behind, but we're going to be able to get the Cybrex. No problem. Let's just make sure we don't have any anomalies about the Cybrex. Doesn't seem so. Back, did I miss anything important? Well, we got a bunch of archaeology sites. Like, actually a lot. And we've been excavating them. Been pretty nice. We got a bunch of research out of it. We do have a new hole for scientists. It's a black hole. Okay, this statement is absolutely true. Organics are often short-sighted. Reach Stefan, upgrade your buildings on your planets. I could,
Construction complete.
and I probably should. Probably not buy consumer goods. Having such a surplus.
Construction complete.
Okay. Build sanctuary and resettle some pops there.
Tactical retreat.
Automated dreadnought. Please no, don't die. Okay, thank God. Okay, but the automated dreadnought is just disappointing compared to the Titan that we got. It's straight up worse.
Special project complete.
This Titan is top tier. Even has dark minor thrusters. 1v1 it with your Titan. Ooh,
Construction complete.
this is one hell of a proposal. Well, I know it's gonna lose, but could do that at the end of the stream.
Construction complete.
I have, by the way, tested out some of the Leviathans, and I have to say, kind of disappointed. The Leviathan that is known as the automated dreadnought actually doesn't do anything in terms of relics. Kind of sad, kind of disappointing.
A foreign power is hailing us.
more Xenos. So how are you guys enjoying this experience so far? Just curious. I mean, we've gotten a long way in this stream.
Star system charted. Technology secured. Star system
Oof, I just realized that I needed to confirm some of these sites. And that was the reason why we didn't actually have anything going. So that is something. Seems good to you? Alright, wonderful.
retreat.
Such a long way. Many scientists died to get us the information. Little upset by the present lack of a dedicated whole project going on. We need another whole project.
Tactical retreat.
Absolutely, I agree. I mean, all we have are bubbles. We have to dig in bubbles. Such degradation.
Technology.
We should have enough influence right now to actually build a habitat. So let's go ahead and do so. So in just about 10 years time, or however long it's going to take for this, we're going to get a nice little habitat and we're going to be able to check it out. Okay. There's a gas giant structure. How ominous. Asteroid blast door.
Project complete.
Wonderful. Getting a lot of minor artifacts from this. I do like this. 45. 45. Very nice.
Construction.
I do like these noises though.
Construction complete.
There's a lot of new sounds added to the game. Some of them are actually spoopy. Okay, I think the game has had it. The game has decided to not give us 500 signs. Instead, it gave us 350. Yes. I'm so excited. Okay. Actually, I may have to pray to the burb a little bit. Hold on. I'll be back in a sec.
Construction complete.
I've prayed to the burb. Hopefully we should be able to get some good stuff now. Let's see here. 500 society. That's better than we had before. We have a phased planet. It's a shrouded world.
Civilization in progress. Star system charted.
Okay, we got some minor artifacts here. Oh, okay, this is way better now. We're getting a lot of minor artifacts and some energy. Should have prayed to the burb earlier. This is all it took.
Technology secured.
Should we crush our enemies with 350 society research? Yes. I can now unlock more tile blockers. Incredible. Now the thing with habitats is that the Voidborn Ascension Pork with machines is actually like virtually useless. You just get 2 districts. Like, why? Why even bother at this point? Okay, let's see what this is. Now this is nice. 50 minor artifacts. I'm liking this. I am really liking this. 50 minor artifacts is already nearly as good as getting an actual relic. Kind of disappointed that we haven't gotten those yet, but we can now spam decisions across all our planets. Beep boop. Indeed, praying to the burb gives instant success. What are those decisions? I have missed them. Okay, so with the new expansion, well, not expansion, story pack, I'm not really sure if there's a difference, but I'll just call it whatever. There's different edicts that you can do, decisions rather, on your planets, which produce different bonuses depending on your empire. So for example, if I was not playing robots and I was playing something like a xenophile, I'll be able to exhibit some stuff and get some output out of my culture workers, I believe. And if I was playing militarist, I would be able to like enhance my performance, proclaim superiority, something like that.
Technology secured.
How's the new DLC and update I just joined? It is pretty good so far. Well, we're just getting to it. I've just prayed to the burb, and we should be getting instant success very quickly now.
Sphere of influence expanded.
The holes demand scientist sacrifice. You know what? I think the hole does need some sacrifice. Let's go and get the scientist to the hole. Obviously that proves to be beneficial. Is it even worth playing Organic Empires now with the habitability changes? Feels like Organics will just have less planets until later in the game when terraforming becomes possible. They're definitely going to be weaker than before. They're going to be weaker compared to robots, most definitely. Much weaker.
Star system charted.
F for Subonica the scientist. Yes. It is for the greater good.
Technology secured. Tactical retreat.
Do I think extremely adaptive would be required as an initial trait? I wouldn't be required, but it would be very good. If I was doing my tier list right now, I'd probably put extremely adaptive at either S tier or A tier. But I would probably keep it in S tier because you get so many bonuses from having extremely adaptive. You get something around 20% consumer goods reduction, 20% amenities reduction, 10% growth reduction, growth increase rather, and 10% resource increase. It's really quite incredible. And considering you have low habitability pretty much everywhere, until like the mid game where you can actually gene mod the trait out.
Construction complete.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty good. Pretty good. Actually, no, you cannot Gmod the trait out.
Star system
You'd have to stay
charted.
with it unless you're going for Bio-Ascension. Although, I mean, yeah, it wouldn't be that bad actually, because you would either be going Bio-Ascension or Machine Ascension. And both Bio-Ascension and Machine Ascension are worthwhile. So, yeah, that's good. I would definitely think it's good. Oof, Stefan redoing the trait list. Lamau. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a pain in the ass. Gonna require a little bit more gameplay, because I do want to check out how some of the other stuff functions. But I presume it's gonna be just what I said. Habitability is gonna be a little bit more important, and other stuff a little bit less. But anyways, now we have sacrificed a scientist, and we have ended the Ketlings with this. Alright,
Construction complete.
that's cool.
Star system charted. Technology secured.
And by the way, nobody go for Psi Ascension. Psi Ascension is just so trash at this point.
Construction complete.
We can get one more event ship. Let's go.
Star system charted. Star system charted.
Submerged cruiser. Let's go get this. Actually reform government. I get something like, I don't know. Rock breakers. Sounds very promising. We'll be able to increase our output of pretty much everything with this. Yeah, we just got a bunch more minerals.
Star system charted.
So is mid to late game lag fixed? Mostly. I mean, we're in the 70s. It's not really
Construction.
late game at this point. But as you can see, the game is happily trucking along, even though I'm streaming right now, so pretty good, I would say. Okay, at this point I just need one more precursor artifact, and we should be able to get the Cybrex sighted.
Special project complete.
Alright, we've gotten another ship. So that's how much fleet power now from events? 900 plus
Secured.
400 plus 7,000. That's pretty good. Okay.
Star system charted.
So what are some changes with traits in 2.3? Well, it is literally just going to be the change with habitability.
Star system charted.
I'm not really sure if there would be other traits that would be significantly changed, except for maybe sociology being a lot more important than engineering, because with society, you can get habitability bonuses and you can get terraforming, and so that would go up, engineering would go down, and most of the stuff would just stay the same. Real gamers gain fleets from events, yes.
Star system charted.
Let's clear some blockers. I do have to say, I am managing my planets quite badly relative to what I normally do, but that is because I'm just focusing on other stuff. It is funny that we're number 6, just below F. So the goal is just to take adaptable instead of rapid breeders. Has rapid breeders finally been deleted?
Technology secured.
Rapid breeders is still a thing, but I would probably move it down from SS tier. Honestly, just adaptive provides a wider array of bonuses. I might even just be better than rapid breeders. honestly.
Star system charted.
F to F for losing top spot. Yes. Archaeological site. Let's go. Oh, never mind. I've been baited.
Star system charted.
See ya. Okay. I don't believe we have any actual sites getting researched right now. We have this. Ooh, we should actually go for this. Okay. Let's see. That requires a lot of influence, but it is possible we can actually get there.
Construction complete.
Okay, so what I think we do is build up a little fleet and go kill Zanam. Zanam may actually drop something, so let's go for that. Also, there is a brand new habitat over here, and as you can see here, it has reactors and leisure. As machines, you don't really get a lot of options with habitats. In fact, if you're just playing regular machines, all you get are the reactor districts. Nothing else, just reactors and habitation. It's kind of boring for machines, but since habitats have been reworked, you actually get to build buildings as you would on a normal planet. So that is absolutely wonderful.
Star system charted.
I wish there was an option to auto-research anomalies. That would be so useful. Although, I'm not really sure I've been in a situation where I've really needed it. This is like a pretty unique situation. We have 50,000 anomalies.
Star system charted. Special project complete.
Okay, this is interesting. The Rubricator. This, I know for sure, is a relic. So, we're gonna go ahead and start researching the Rubricator. Actually, a pretty good relic, so should be able to get it. I'm excited for this. Alright, let's go. Survey system or the Rubricator. Oh, habitability. Normally, if I was an organic, I would just click on that instantly, but not really important to us as machines. I wonder if rushing habitats might be the way to go now to make do with the lack of high habitability planets. Being able to colonize everything right off the bat needs some getting used to. Absolutely. I think rushing habitats is a good idea. Because, you know, with habitats you'll be able to grow your crops a lot faster. I know there's going to be a little change with how planets are, or with how growth is granted to planets, but that change isn't happening anytime soon. Ooh, arcane deciphering. Interesting. Ooh, influence. Interesting. Now I know the bunker bot can give me some elegant insights, but we can also just purchase them. I haven't been doing that really, so let's go ahead and purchase an elegant insight. Wonderful. Alright, we have a relic world. Nice. Now this is one of the features of the new update. Relic world. So as you can see here, it has a nice little texture to it. In fact, just as a side note, Fenhabanis is now a relic world, not a Ecumenopolis. And even though Fenhabanis wouldn't have been that powerful, considering the Ecumenopolis changes, you know, it's still not Fenhabanis as it used to be. But with this thing, we have a bunch of weird little things on this planet, and one of them provides us a lot of research. Very nice. And actually, there's one that, okay, yeah, that one provides extra crystal mines, gas extraction wells, and moat harvesting traps. We can get a lot of strategic resources from this one planet. I'm excited. And we also have another archaeological site. I like this. Okay. I also have a construction ship going over here to get the archaeological sites. I would think that these are a little bit more important than those ones in the north, but we have plenty of influence for both of them. So let's go get a little construction going, and we'll go get Unur.
Star system charted.
The true meta of 2.3 is to dig random holes across the galaxy. Okay, let's open a real inquiry. Let's see if we can get something. Ooh. This just beat all my science efforts right there. Just gambling. Gambling with the real inquiry. Just 9k physics research right there. Okay.
Star system charted.
Megacorp is more worthwhile than Ancient Relics confirmed. Also, Stefan, you might want to build a starbase against the Khan. That's a pretty good idea, you know, considering that these guys are probably going to rise up. But it also means that we're going to be able to get the relic from the Khan. This is right around the time where we start getting a good amount of relics. I'm excited. Who would win? Digging random planets for 70 years? Or a few coiny boys? Yes.
Secured.
I should compare DLCs like this.
Tactical retreat.
Just be like, you could spend
Construction.
spend your time hard at work, or you can just gamble. Gambling is more efficient. Maybe this is a message sent by the game. Gambling is more efficient than hard work. I would agree with that. Is automating planets actually working good? No. No, 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 it does not. It just builds random districts on the planets. And I don't know why.
Technology secured.
Okay, let's go for extra mining. Now we are getting a lot of mineral output, so we should be able to convert that very nicely into just a little bit of science. Now let's get some gas. Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas tonight.
Technology secured.
Alright. Let's go tomorrow.
Special project complete.
Now, there's been this Ascension perk that's been floating around all this time. I don't really know what to do with it. Honestly. I might just... I might just go Voidborn. Although, no, that's not really a good idea. Let's go Transcendent Learning. Let's make Indiana Jones smarter.
Construction complete. Construction.
Stefan Annan, have you actually managed to find any Breatharian in the game since 2.2? Well, this tag just indicated that I did on some planet. We can check out the rare features, and we can see that one of these planets has Breatharian fields. So yes,
Special
I have.
project complete.
24 hours singing stream. When? I just need a couple donations and that'll be worth my time. Please don't actually donate. God, no. I cannot imagine a 24-hour singing stream.
Construction complete.
Make the scientists smarter so the one sacrificed in the hole will be replaced sooner.
Construction.
in before $400, $200 donations with the playlist.
Technology
Yikes.
secured.
How old is the Holy Burb? About 2 years old, I'd say. Transcendent learning does kind of suck. I would agree, but we are machines, and so it actually has some use. If we were just
Construction.
plain old organics, it would be absolutely useless. I don't ever take it with organics, but we have really no better options. Okay, well, gambling again didn't work. That's unfortunate. Why build new research district instead of updating existing one? Oh, did I? Oh, my bad. Oh, actually, building new buildings instead of upgrading existing ones is actually efficient because you don't have to consume strategic resources. If you don't have a lot of strategic resource production, just naturally, they are quite expensive, and spamming buildings instead is superior. Let's actually make use of this habitat. Oh, pardon.
Construction complete. Technology secured. Tactical retreat. Technology secured. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Construction complete. Technology secured. Construction complete.
Okay, I think it's safe to unmute. It was all the pocket begging. Okay. Just joined the stream. I see I have planet designations. Have you tried the auto building yet?
Construction
I have. It doesn't work. I was severely disappointed. I thought it would have something to it, but no. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Star system charted.
Even before Khan digs up a Titan. That would be spoopy. Well, I am defending against the Khan somewhat. I am just going to build up the station and pray for the best. Granted, I have some territory over here now, but it's not going to matter too much. Alright. If you hear that banging, that's just the burb perching Xenos in the background. I like to do that.
Construction complete. Technology secured. Construction complete. Technology secured. Technology secured. Star system charted. Technology secured. Construction complete. A foreign power is hailing us.
Okay, we should be good now. We have found the Ketlings. The Ketlings have finally ascended. And they are thick. Well, not thick. They're wide. And they've just closed their borders. How awful. It's because we have subdued a Ketling planet. Oh no. They are pathetic, but they are equivalent in tech. Surprising. I expected less of these Xenos. Yeah, there was a lot of hot pockets while I was muted. I now have a big fat plate on my table. I may mute myself again to eat them. Yep.
Technology secured. Construction complete. Technology secured.
And before I lose like half the viewers from this silence. Alright. Well, I am losing a lot of resources though. A little unfortunate. Jesus Christ. 500 more physics research. Amazing. Although, on the other side, here, we have a foul stench. And this may be a little more exciting. In fact, this is so exciting that good thing this is not Indiana Jones, because otherwise, rip Indiana Jones. Oop, did I just spoil it?
Research vessel under attack.
No. I did spoil it. Indiana Jones died. The game. Okay, it's just trolling at this point. You can tell. Foul stench. I say Indiana Jones will... I spoiled Indiana Jones' death, and he died on the other side of the galaxy. Indy. F. Press F to pay respects, please. He deserves all the respects. Indy, the legend, the 500 science legend, has perished.
Technology secured.
Leave a like for the memory of Indy. He shall be remembered. Ooh, I've discovered some minor artifacts. That's cool. That's just a side event too. Nice. So we'll be able to get whatever that thing is a bit later. Before I start getting 350 science instead of 500. That would be truly awful. Although I think we're gonna get something even more awful if we don't prepare. You can hear the burb. Something is gonna happen. Something ominous. This whole stream is just a troll stream. The game just knows everything. Someone's internet died because of Indiana Jones. RIP. Burb is making a lot of noises. I am worried. She's been quiet all this time.
Technology secured.
I don't know what will happen. I'm as clueless about this as any of you.
Construction complete.
Okay, this is odd. Burb is really moving around now. I'm spooked. This is spoopy.
Technology secured.
The burb tried to warn us, but we didn't listen. Maybe Jones was the sacrifice to bring the power of the burb for us. Either that or something a lot more horrible. Okay. Quick check if Khan is the burb. No, it's this weird Xeno thing. Although the Khan is gonna appear in like 16 years, I am worried. Oh shit. Now this is also getting me worried. We're almost done with the kleptomatic rats. This is gonna be something. Also, our economy is dying. I have no clue why.
Technology secured.
Let's revive it right now. There we go. Perfect. As if nothing has happened.
Construction complete.
Before Chirpy Khan and Great Tempest both flood the galaxy. I'll be spooked.
Construction complete.
That thing is so ugly it's not even deserving to be called a burb.
Technology secured.
Okay, let's go for some shields. Let's go for some leader level cap. Nice, nice. I think someone is saying that they think my economy is dying because I'm ignoring it completely. That is true. I'm gonna give you that. I have nothing to say against it. That is just completely true. I'm completely neglecting my economy right now. Having massive resource shortages everywhere. DLC is too distracting, I have to say. Focusing on actually getting research sites. Okay. Research sites is just distracting me from the game. Now, if automation actually worked, and granted it might in the actual 2.3 release, then I would be just completely focused on this and I would just leave my planets up to AI. Like, I would be willing to do that. But as far as you can see, that is not a viable strategy.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
All those building upgrades, yes. Are they triggering you? This building upgrade? I'm not cruel enough to not upgrade the building because I know I'll be shooting myself in the foot there. I need some gas production. Gas, gas, gas. I have actually not researched gas, it seems. And we have... That's wonderful. Oh god, okay. Oh shit. Okay, Indy Jones has died. And now, we not only get 500 society signs, we get an anomaly. Okay. Let's go research that anomaly. Let's see if that leads anywhere, because I don't even know.
Technology secured.
Let's see. Ooh, finally. Precursor discovery. Okay, finally we'll be able to do something. Thank fuck. Oh, okay. So we just got minerals on this star. That's just wonderful. I'm excited for that. Thoroughly overjoyed. I need way more gas. Oh, geez. Well. That's what I was talking about. Cognat? Run. A snarling, hissing fiend has appeared out of the void. With one swipe of her giant talons, she snatched out the archaeology shuttle, carrying the excavation team from the rubricator back to the ISS Ilijoin the Astute, bending it open and prying the rubricator from within. Seems that we have finally had the displeasure of meeting the hoarding rats' assailant. The dragon must have been attacked by their countless treasures and made their nest within the royal palace, feasting upon their bodies. Perhaps she was on the prowl when she observed from afar as we excavated the ruins, waiting at the right moment to strike. She appears to be growling something in our general direction. Okay. The rats went squeak squeak. Their bones went crunch crunch crunch. Now's your turn to tickle the inside of the charge's belly. Yes, you have been dying, little ones. The rubricator belongs to the shard. Okay, I could beg, but I can just tell it to give it back. A thunderous rumble erupts from the dragon's belly. Suddenly her wings are wrapped around the ship, her steamy breath fogging up the windshield as she peers inside, a maniacal glint in her eyes. As she gets so close and so fast, and is she smiling? Why, you want my appetite, little ones. She purrs softly, then lunges at us with all her might, fangs exposed. Yikes. Okay. RIP system. And there we go. I need a fleet. Let's go for the time-tested eternal strategy. Missile spam.
Construction complete.
Okay, perfect. And we have an archaeological site over here. That is also wonderful. Let's go get that. Maybe we'll get another 500 science out of it. Okay, but we have to focus on what truly matters, and that is the precursor. Let's do that to not forget. And then we can reinforce this armada. We can just spam corvettes and it'll be all good. A lot of things get fixed by corvette spam, and this is one of those things. We just need
Technology secured.
a lot more strategic resources, it seems. Okay, let's do that. Reinforce our fleet. And then we can assail the dragon. If we cannot assail the dragon, then we'll just assail Zanam. And so Zanam will get the brunt of our fury. And I should probably start building up the spaceport. Also, we have 2 more archaeologies over here. Build a couple more science ships.
Technology secured.
You guys have an ascension perk. I don't even know what to go for. Actually, I know what to go for. We can just wait a little bit. Let's get to the precursor. Finally, once and for all.
Construction complete.
Kills the Leviathan class being, gets 500 science as a reward. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if the curse is still upon us.
Construction complete. Technology secured. Special project complete.
Cybrex artifact recovered. Cybrex home system located. And it's actually not outside of our territory. That is wonderful. I expected something like that to happen, but apparently not. In before Khan backdoors you, why I'm getting naughty with the dragon lady thingy. Ugh. Maybe it's the same thing that spawned out of that hole. The dragon thing. The tentacle dragon. Jesus Christ. I hope no one makes any fan art of that. Okay, so we have discovered the Cybrex. And we have a ring world. But not only that. We have a relic. The Cybrex Warforge. This is what I've been looking for toward this entire game. We have minus 10% to robot upkeep, but most importantly, plus 50% to pop assembly speed as the bonus. 50%, boys. Activate. Overpopulation, let's go. And not only that, we also have an option to go ahead and, with our minor relics, go ahead and unlock the secrets of the Cybrex. This unlocks a special project, and if we just delve into it, wait 7 months, something quite amazing will happen. Something quite broken and genuinely unbalanced. Let's go ahead and colonize the system. Cybrex Alpha is a very good system, especially considering what we're going to be able to do with it next.
Technology secured.
Of course, we also have a couple scientists over here. We're going to be able to excavate a site. Let's go and do that.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Yeah, I do agree. This artifact is disgustingly good. And just wait 20 days and something else will happen. Something even more disgusting.
Special project complete.
The secrets of the Cybrex. We've successfully managed to integrate the Cybrex artifacts into our research process. Their insights into megastructure engineering will greatly aid our own. Mega engineering as a research option. Megastructure build speed plus 10%. The best part is that we also get a free ring world. So, we can just go ahead and research mega engineering. Go ahead, restore this ring world, and have one built extremely early. In fact, in the last game that I've played, I've managed to build it up in year 2266, which was insane, and was incredibly powerful. Got me to the top, easy. And also, speaking of going to the top, we are now at the top of the AI. Even though we've been dicking out this whole game, the fact that we collected a single relic means that we are above all. Yes. This is the current state of the game. This is what all those scientist deaths have been for. This one singular moment. The bird promised this. So what this all will also mean is that we're gonna have to transition from just research to alloy production. And we're gonna have to actually manage to get enough alloys going to restore the ring world. For now, I'm actually gonna not research that. I'll research the Devastator, and that is because I really want to just go ahead and swarm this this shard thing, this tentacle dragon. So instead of restarting until we get the first league, we now restart until we get the Cybrex. Yes. Who would win 100 years of constant economical and military development, or one dusty boy on a shelf? Yeah. I mean, that's literally what relics are. This is how you win. Thing is, now, after getting climate restoration, we're able to get machine worlds. And what's funny is that in the description of machine worlds, they actually added a little blurb. Error, 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 error. If there are any organics left, they will be terminated. Let's terminate some organics in that case. So I will start terraforming some of these worlds, and once I get ecological adaptation, and it is going to be wonderful. We also got an endless expanse over down the south, and time is soon approaching when we will finally have to face off against the Khan. Now granted, we could just swipe him right now, if we have enough military production, that is. But that seems highly unlikely. Is the relics of other precursors also that disgustingly good, or Cybrex the new meta? I've looked at this, the other relics of other precursors. There's one that has a decision to make a planet into a Gaia world that costs like 350 influence, but this is far, far beyond it. Because once we actually build up this ring world, you will see that a single Gaia cannot compete with the might of the Cybrex. Honestly, the new how's it called? The new precursors are not even nearly as powerful as the Cybrex. Just saying. I'm not sure if the relics are in the base game for like the Cybrex, the Voltron, and the First League, but if they're not, this is a one hell of a reason to actually get the story pack. It would literally be pay to win at that point. You pay for the story pack, you reroll for the Cybrex, you win. Especially if you can get more precursor artifacts than what I got. Because I got relatively unlucky, I only got, what, like 3 precursor artifacts? from all of the ones that I've discovered. And so if you're slightly more lucky, you can get that a lot earlier and be completely dominant in the galaxy. Alright, let's see here. Let's upgrade my missile boats. With blue lasers, of course. Blue lasers are the top tier. Warm. And this looks good.
Construction complete.
Not enough power. What do you mean? Okay. Even before Khan awakens, yes, I'm aware.
Technology secured.
That may easily fuck me over. But I'm willing to risk it. Those are some pretty good last words. Question. Biotrophies can live on machine worlds. No, they cannot. They will be terminated. But it is still worthwhile because I can just resettle the bio pops on like habitats and such.
Technology secured.
There's some eerie sounds coming from the distance. Do you hear that? That sounds like Xenos to me.
Complete.
That legit sounds like Xenos. Do you guys hear it? I'm curious. Because it may be Xenos or I'm just going insane at this point. Either way, it's borderline heretical. I'm spooked. Burb, save me. Someone can only hear the burbs chirping. Okay. Then I'm just going insane. The Xenos have gotten to me. Yay! I'm happy. It sounded like a high-pitched noise. Like I don't know, it was a weird high-pitched noise. It's enough to make me worried. Okay, so we have a choice here. Either we collect 500 influence and some minor artifacts, or we create a new archaeological site. Let's go for that. Usually that results in something interesting. Hopefully the site isn't in someone's territory, of course. Okay, there we go. It's right there. I have found it.
Vessels upgraded.
Alrighty, so we got 40 corvettes here, so that's 8k fleet power. I think we need another stack like this, and we should be able to take down the Drake. Here Xenos thinks he's going insane. Play Stellaris anyway. I need those artifacts. I need to dig a hole in the ground and see what's in there.
Technology secured. Receiving communications.
Scientist 1. So what's inside that hole? Scientist 2. Another hole. Silent pause. The solution is to roll a dice for who gets to get sacrificed inside that hole. I do like the whole dice rolling mechanic though. It's literally like them rolling a dice. And it's actually just a dice roll within the game. Like I could understand for Europa Universalis or something like that. Or Civ 6, but dice rolls? At this point? Nah. I think there's a loudspeaker outside. Weird.
Construction complete.
There's people walking around. Okay. I'm kind of spooked. Ooh, the Memorex. Now that is exciting, because that is a relic, so we'll be able to get that. Burb makes sounds. I'm confused. Hopefully that is a good sign. And we got 500 more society research. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. My voice is just too full of joy to even express the magnitude of my happiness at getting 500 research. Burb, please. Bless me. Bless me with your power.
Technology secured. Construction complete.
And the thing with exploration is that it takes 90 days to like get a roll going. So I bet they're just like throwing a pair of dice in orbit, waiting for it to land, and then checking it out 90 days later. And then being like, okay, so I guess we go right in this tunnel. Stellaris RP intensifies. I can get a report on my desk that says, "Sir, after digging our lightest hole, we rolled the dice and found another hole inside that hole." You know, if I was a ruler and got that sort of report, I would just, I don't know what I would do.
Construction complete.
You know, I should probably put some of these scientists to use actually assisting research. Probably a good idea. Now that I'm thinking about it. Go assist research. As you can tell, I haven't been playing exactly efficiently this entire time. Okay. I like how no one's even close to me in score because of my massive relic sitting on the shelf. Yeah, I should have probably using edicts. Should have been using edicts this whole time. Nah, it doesn't matter. It's fine. Okay, let's maximize the efficiency on some of these planets. Okay. We don't really need this many maintenance drones here. No, sir. Yeah, okay. Let's resettle some pops. Starting to play efficiently. Hell yes. Okay, more archaeology. Interesting. Let's continue on. Let's see what we get from it.
Construction complete.
The thing is, I would be reading out these relics or these archaeological reports, but really my purpose is just to show off the features that they propose within the game. Like as far as balance goes, the flavor text is very nice, and I do read that on my own when I'm playing on my own, but not really efficient in terms of time usage, and it's also a bit of a spoiler. I would like to get you guys to read that instead of just me reading it out. Also, we have just discovered a science nexus in our physics tree. Interesting. Also, 3 years before the con, I'm not gonna be able to build the starbase in time. Okay then, that is worrying. That is extremely worrying. Yeah, I need to put my Titan there. And my fleet. I mean, with my Titan and my fleet, I should fare reasonably well against the Khan. If he doesn't send in his major forces, it'll be fine. Hopefully I get the Memorex out of this thing before he invades. I need way more alloy production. We also have strange flows somewhere. Okay, you know what? It's on the other side of the galaxy, but it's worth it. Let's go for it. All we need is a little bit of alloys. Let's go. We have plenty of influence. We can dig holes on the other side of the galaxy. No problem. Yikes. He appeared earlier than expected. Ah, okay. Cries. Alrighty then. Let's beat the Warforge and pray for the best. Jesus Christ, this is gonna kill us, isn't it? I warned you, Lamau. Yeah, you did. But I didn't expect him to come so early. I expected him to actually. No, please don't engage. Damn it, Titan. Okay, at least he's pretty tough. Doesn't seem to be getting killed. Yeah, he just warped out. That's fine. My special ships died though. That is unfortunate.
Tactical retreat. Receiving communications.
Okay. So it begins. And so it begins. We can get from this. We can actually get a lot of stuff from this. Let's go for it.
Receiving communications.
Oh yikes, they destroyed my site. And I was just about to break through.
Observation post lost.
Okay. I see how it is, Khan. I see how it is.
Construction complete.
Let's make sure our ships are
Enemy presence exposed.
proper. I might want to submit to him actually, but submitting would kind of accept defeat. I'm not gonna accept defeat.
Enemy presence exposed.
I'd rather not die, but if I have to,
Technology secure.
I might have to. Let's see, can we trade with AI? Oh, we can. Can we trade food with AI? Minerals? Gas? Moats? Oh, we can trade moats. Oh, consumer goods. They really like consumer goods. Perfect. I know you're getting invaded by the Khan, but can you give me some alloys, please? Thank you so much. Much appreciated. Ah, shit. Yikes. Okay. Oh, shoot. We're dead. We dead. We dead, boys. That's a noof right there. The Khan is dangerous.
Receiving communications.
Khan is dangerous. Big F. Alright. I still want to build up this ring world to show off to you guys. And that is the only thing, really, that's stopping me from just fighting until the very end. I just wish he didn't take over my fucking sites. What a dick. More of the stories to build up the starbase. Yes, indeed. Indeed. That was my mistake. I was too focused on digging holes in the ground to actually focus on the big threat literally 2 systems away from me. Maybe I should take that as a lesson for the future. Or maybe I shouldn't. That's fine.
Technology secured.
And before Khan digs up 4 Titans. Ah, that would be pretty spoopy. Like, honestly, this is the only thing pissing me off. The fact that he got the system. The whole taketh away from, and the whole giveth 500 science. The Khan just took away 500 science from me. I mean, this is unacceptable. This Khan. Yo, Stefan, are we gonna see a build on Rogue Servitors? Yes, we are. I might play Rogue Servitors in the future, just as a complete series. Obviously, I'm playing Rogue Servitors right now, but not really a fair demonstration considering that I'm not really playing the game right now, as I normally would. Not playing it nearly as well as I should be. This is heresy. To find the Burbler in this manner, we must destroy these heretics in the name of the Burb. Yeah, these heretics took away 500 society research. How dare they?
Construction complete.
Okay, so moral of the story. 2.3 Ancient Relics. Couple very overpowered things. A bunch of 500 research. And, holes, I guess.
Technology secured.
Would you guys say that's the proper characterization from what you've seen so far? I would say so.
Construction complete.
So if you're a non-machine empire, is the cyborg bonus still 50% pop assembly speed? Yeah, because as a normal empire, you can still have robots and assemble them. You just don't get plus 50% to like overall growth because you're not a robot. You'll just get a tiny bonus. I do have to say that even with the 500 science on some of these sites, it is fun to play. It is definitely fun, and it is definitely distracting. If 2.3 actually comes out with a proper AI management system, and believe me, that is the first thing that I'll be testing once 2.3 comes out. If it does happen, I will just set all my planets to auto management, and I will just, you know, leave my planets in the hands of the AI. I wouldn't care. I would just go on, dig holes in the ground, and be happy. I would genuinely enjoy the game at that point. Just digging holes in the ground. Who wouldn't love that? Yeah, overall, it's a pretty good experience. I like it. Personally, I would buy it, even after the 500 signs. And I mean, machine empires are going to be overpowered in 2.3, and with this, they're even more overpowered. Hooray! Cybrex. Absolutely broken relic. Okay, well, at least our most of our fleet actually survived, as well as our special ships. Surprising. So now's the choice between getting a bunch of alloys for a ring world, or just going ahead and killing the shard. Oh, these guys, F wants to give us energy and minerals. I am grateful. Thank you, F. Thank you so much. Maybe let's trade with these guys. Trade deal. Alloys. Nope. Let's see if these guys have alloys. Not significantly. Okay, question. How much longer am I gonna stream? I just want to get the shard and or the ring rolled, and we should be good. I might just go ahead and kill the shard. I can just show screenshots of what the ring world looks like, or even use console commands, because it would take a while to actually build this thing up and colonize it. So let's go ahead and build up a nice little fleet, eh? What's a shard? The shard is this thing. This dragon tentacle monster thingy. Let's see, does this guy have sensors? Yes, he does. I'll be able to show the shard on screen. Oh, also, of course, we haven't gambled in a while. Let's gamble. And we get way more than we would ever get with the 500 researches. 21,000 physics gained. Okay, fair enough. You can see that definitely Megacorp is superior to Ancient Relics.
Technology secured.
The game confirms.
Technology secured.
Alright, so stream should be over in about 10 minutes, I would say. Once I build up a nice little fleet. Ooh, I do like the fact that we were getting certain text for megastructures in our physics tree. And it's not even that late into the game. It's only 2304. We're doing relatively average, actually, on research. And so being able to get these megastructures is quite nice. Yeah. Feels bad that we lost against the Khan.
Receiving communications. Technology secured. Construction
That's fine though.
complete.
Alright. Now we just need to last a little bit longer. We have a little fleet here, and a little fleet there. And a shipyard pumping out a bunch of corvettes. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. I might just need a little bit more alloys though. Obviously, as you can see, my planets are horribly mismanaged. But I don't even care. Also, as you might notice, the trade bug is no longer here. I am incredibly happy about that. I mean, granted, this is still like the beta version, so it still sometimes shows up, but most of the time it's not even there, and it's absolutely incredible. Let's see, maybe we can get monthly. Let's see, is food trading still OP? Let's try trading for energy. Okay. Well, this is a pretty good demonstration that food trading is still there. 30 food for 130 monthly energy credits. Let's see how far we can actually push this. Okay.
Construction complete.
We're out of food. 50 for 200. Seems fair. Now my economy is back to green. Perfect. This is just a case of priorities.
Construction complete.
You know, I kind of hope they don't actually fix food trading. It's a really easy way out. It's just like, okay, so you're struggling. How about you become a farmer? Yeah, how about that? And then just sell food for insane margins on the market. Mind you, it's not even the market, it's just individual under the table deals. Like, yeah man, you want some apples? Oh yeah, we'll have some apples. And then he gives you incredible amounts of money for those apples. Maybe these aren't actual normal apples. Maybe these are laced with something. Who knows? Alright, my fleet should almost be complete. I would like a couple more reinforces, and then we can go ahead and take down the shard. And then we can call it a day. These are special apples, you cut them inside, you find 500 signs. I mean, after the stream is over, I might just, well, just rename it 500 signs. Stellaris 500 signs preview. It'll be pretty accurate. What is funny is that they don't accept food just as is. They accept monthly food. Of course, it's monthly deals. So for example, we can get like 25 monthly alloys or like 68 food. Granted, it's not incredibly good, but considering the prices on the market, you know, that amount of food would be worth maybe 2 energy, and buying alloys would be 15 energy. Yeah, no.
Technology secured. Construction.
Someone is telling me not to use exploits in a single player game. Well, I just like to point exploits out. And sometimes when I like to have a relaxing game, I food trade. That is one of the most relaxing things that you can possibly do. Just be a farmer and then trade food with everyone, and then have massively inflated deals. Hello, boys and girls. Hello there. Stream is nearly over. I'm just waiting for a bit of alloys to come through so I can reinforce a fleet. $500 per hour. I mean, how many have we gotten? I think it might even be 1,000 per hour. Honestly. We've gotten way too many of those.
Star system charted.
Alright, well, I think my fleet is about ready. Let's go purge this Xeno. We can also enact some edicts and make us stronger. Let's buy some illegal modes off the black market. Get some explosives going, and hopefully that thing should die. We have gotten like 5k research. Yeah, I mean, that's like a single event from any other part of the game. Yeah, that's about right. Let's actually see if the Carabineers want to flex once more on ancient relics. Okay, they don't. They've done it way too much. But like, getting 500 signs for something that you spent 40 years and a bunch of scientists on, compared to like gambling a little bit of energy credits and getting like 21,000 physics, yeah, it's really really not balanced.
Star system charted.
And I dislike that. I like game balance. I really do. I'm not one of those people that say, oh, you should just roleplay. Role-playing is maybe fun for a little bit, but you have to be a special sort of person to do that, to really roleplay and enjoy it. Yeah, I should do an official full-scale review of this expansion. The 500 science expansion. Pretty much. Alright, let's go kill him. I like how the Titan is faster than my Corvettes. Holy hell. Okay. They're fighting right above the star. Kinda spoopy. Poor dragon getting swarmed by Corvettes. Honestly, we could have probably done this. Actually, I'm not gonna be too sure. Because our Corvettes are dying rapidly. Look at the dragon class. Okay, well that is just beta stuff. They're gonna have it actually fixed for the final version. I hope. Granted, one thing that I have noticed that they haven't fixed so far is a little thing known as greetings. So if you go ahead and as a megacorp offer subsidiary status to an empire, the message will not be, oh, you want to be my subsidiary. The message will be greetings. The best message, to be honest. Alright, come on, die already. The demise of Shard the Dragon. The vile old dragon known as Shard has drawn her final breath. And a satchel around her neck, nestled in the downy fuzz underneath the cardinal scales above her heart, hangs the most treasured possession, the Rubricator. A relic capable of replicating any artifact it has come into contact with. A relic found is the Rubricator. Once activated, it gives us 30 minor artifacts. Pretty good, actually. We can get, like, what, 2 Elegate Insights? Actually, we have a cooldown. That's kind of lame. Let's get some more insights from these guys. It is kind of lame that you have to spend, oh sorry, that you have to spend 50 minor artifacts to actually, you know, get something out of the Elegate. I would expect, you know, a little cheaper prices, or at least not have a cooldown. That's what I would want. New video title, Stellaris 2.3 RP Guide. Hurdy dur, I'm special. Yeah. I mean, if I ever hit my head, I could do roleplay videos. Oh, I'm sorry. That is a little too mean, but really, I cannot look at the game and not min-max if I have the opportunity to, and I'm not distracted by digging holes in the ground. But basically, this is about it. So this is going to be the end of the stream. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider leaving a like. Yeah, we'll see you guys next week. I'll be starting a series on 2.3 soon enough. And in a little while, once the actual version comes out, I'll be doing a couple tests regarding AI and a couple tests regarding how the game fares in terms of minor bug fixes. Because, you know, there's a bunch of minor bugs still present in the game at this point, and I want to see if they're all fixed. 10 out of 10 would 500 signs again. Yes. And also for the next stream, which is going to happen next Friday, same time, I will have a little chat over here. Having it here would not be too distracting. I believe having it like in this area would be fine. If you guys have any ideas, please leave them down in the comments. I don't think having it anywhere else would really make sense. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.